Alright everybody, we are back in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We left off on the train, so we're gonna get going and see where Prauf went. And in this video we are going to finish up the tutorial planet of Bracca. And oh, these people are disappearing, that's trippy. We're gonna get off of Bracca and probably get to fight some stormtroopers here after a little bit. So gonna be much more intense than the previous video, which was mostly just me getting to this point. So let's see what we can get into. Oh, door doesn't open. Okay. Ooh, Imperial. Very nice. Bad place for a Jedi though. Let's should probably get out of here. Oh, the door. Oh, and there's lights flashing, sirens are going off. I don't know what's happening here. It's like some kind of fever dream or something. Oh, a Jedi. Not just any Jedi, this is Jaro Tapal, who is Cal Kestis' master. And also where Cal gets his lightsaber from. Oh, and it was all just a dream. But it looks like the train is now stopped. The Empire knows that something's up.
Everybody up. Identification ready.
Things are about to explode. Always nice to see stormtroopers. This game is one of the few times where they are actually incredibly accurate, as we'll get to see later. You know, when we actually do some combat. Ooh, these are Purge troopers, I believe, and they were the ones who hunted down Jedi alongside Vader and the Inquisitors. The TIE Interceptor, very nice ship, and that one next to it, the big ship. Not sure what that is, but also very nice. It looks like we have an Imperial Inquisitor. 2 Imperial Inquisitors. Very nice. I say that, but I know it's not going to be a nice time when I have to fight them. They look cool, though. I'll give them that.
Is this all of them?
Alright.
Yes, second sister.
So it looks like the Inquisitors know that there is something going on, that there's a Force user who was on the train, but they don't know who. So let's see if they can find out. It's a big, ugly alien. I believe that she is the 9th sister, and then this short one here is the 2nd sister, who features quite a bit in this game. So, she was a good character too. I really enjoyed her as part of the story and feel like she was necessary. Prauf, what are you doing? What are you thinking, Prauf? Are you gonna turn me in?
I've been working on this.
I'd really rather you didn't.
Way before the war.
I mean,
Refit and rebuild
I've been a
ships.
good friend to you. This is not
Best in the galaxy.
the way to do things.
Then came the Empire.
I don't know if he's going to turn me in or not.
Became scrappers.
He seems kind of like he won't.
I just started getting worked.
Prauf.
We all know the truth.
I would like you to come back and stand beside me,
We're just
because I think
Too
something
afraid
bad
to
is
say it.
about to happen to either me or to you.
to the Empire.
To the Empire,
all
we're
just
all just
expendable.
expendable.
Yes.
Oh,
You are.
yep. Yep. With a line like that, how could you not see it coming?
Look at this.
Ooh. Cal has unleashed his lightsaber. Means serious business now. This is where the fun begins. Falling. Ooh, right into the train with stormtroopers. You know, because this is a video game. And why wouldn't there be stormtroopers here?
How'd you get here?
Alright, let's light them up.
I see you.
Man, that was easy. This game is very cinematic. I love way the fighting goes in this game. It's just very pretty. Now, granted, it only came out, you know, a year after this recording.
Come on, hit him.
So this was a very late PS4 era game.
Contact confirmed. Shoot to kill.
I think this is where we learn to shoot back at people, deflect blaster bolts with the lightsaber, which is always very useful. Oh, see, as you can see, the stormtroopers actually do hit things in this game, as opposed to, you know, all of the movies where they don't hit anything. They're making up for lost time, I guess. Alright, we're gonna open this sidecar of the train. And out we go. So, this train doesn't seem entirely stable. Bonus points for anyone who got that C-3PO reference.
Training this morning with the rest of us.
Alright, ooh, scout troopers.
Instead. That's how I prepare. That's a Jedi.
Oh, these are, they're melee equipped.
All right.
Oof. Stab. Stab, cut, stab. More. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to parry you, sir. There we go. Let's just focus on the blocking.
I'll get you.
Now we can parry. Stab.
Skill.
Parry timing is one of the more difficult things in this game, I feel like. You can use the force to slow enemies. I guess that's kind of useful for the most useless force power in this game. I say it's useless, but there are times where it's actually necessary. It was my least favorite. Down goes the stormtrooper, down with the Empire.
The fugitive comes this way. I'm ready for it.
Ooh, aerial attack. Those are always fun. Always fun. Okay, we're making our way up. And again, this is the thing that really reminds me about Uncharted 2's opening with the train, is this whole train sequence on Bracca. It's very, very similar in my mind. Especially later on. It's just, you know, I think you can see the Uncharted influence in the game, even though they're made by completely different people. So, always nice to know that game developers are looking at other games and seeing what they can use from those games in their own products. Let's just squeeze through here.
Stop the train.
Get to the front, stop the train. Get to the front, stop the train.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Need cover.
Oh no. Run.
Gotta move in
Hide.
between bursts.
Never a good thing when a ship shows up in front of you, because you know it's going to be, you know, just unleashing barrages of fire at you. But the good news is, we're playing as a Jedi. And what we can't deflect, we can outrun. And, oh, almost stuck my nose out just a little too far there. Alright, run. Alright, and we're safe. Oh, okay, well, relatively safe. That stormtrooper was not safe. Oh, and this is where everything starts to go south.
Shock coupling out.
This is where it really starts to pick up the Uncharted
Gotta get down.
influence. The only difference is that this time the train is moving. It does a very good job of keeping you in peril. Making you seem like there's more danger than there actually might be, you know.
This is bad.
Like, this is still the tutorial, basically. They're not going to put you in something that you can't handle, but it's always interesting to see how they keep you on edge, even though you're most likely going to be fine. pieces of the train falling off. Train keeps on going though. Gotta love Star Wars tech. Keeps on trucking. There we go. Alright. We're back outside. Ooh. There's that ship again. Let's, can we go back inside, please? Oh. It blowed up. And it looks like help has arrived. This is what comes to be known as the Mantis, which is the main mode of transportation in the game between planets. But it's not ours yet. We still have to make it onto the ship. So we're going to keep on going on this train and see if we can make it there. Of course, to quote Star Wars, I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling that we're going to have to fight our way out. Let's go around the train again. Make our way up, where there will likely be more stormtroopers. Yay! Yep, more stormtroopers, just like I thought. They're no match for the Jedi. These aren't your run-of-the-mill Order 66 clone troopers. These are normal stormtroopers, just humans who joined the Empire. Because that's one of the interesting points about the Star Wars lore, is that after Order 66 and after the Empire rose to power, the stormtroopers weren't all clones of Jango Fett. They started to incorporate humans, which is why you get the stormtroopers that have different voices, and why the line still does make sense as aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper, because theoretically they are all around the same height if they were clone battalions, but with the human element it's a little bit, there's a little bit of variation, assuming that there's, I'm also assuming that there is a code of, how tall you have to be a stormtrooper in the Empire. But I'd say roughly half of the stormtroopers were still clones and half were humans who just joined the Empire. I recently started rewatching Star Wars, and it's funny to me how close Luke actually came to being an Imperial. Because he says he wants to join the Academy, but he never gets the chance to. And we've made it to the Mantis. Sierra, help. Nope. A little late. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Hey, a droid. It was like those poor droids on Mustafar that got caught up in the lightsaber duel. Not much of a difference there. The only difference is that this droid got dragged down. And it looks like the Inquisitor has caught up to us. So we have our first boss fight of the game with the second sister. And I'm honestly not sure that you can actually lose this boss fight. I'm not really, I'm not actively tried to lose the boss fight. But I noticed that there is a lot of, it's very hard to dodge or attack, and then when your health gets so low, it just moves on to the next part. So let's see how I fare this time around. I remember my first time doing this, I got pretty much destroyed really early on. So pretty to watch lightsaber fights. That's my favorite part of the prequels. All the lightsaber duels, because they're all so beautifully choreographed. And even in a game setting like this where they're not necessarily choreographed, it's still very pretty to watch. Because lightsaber combat has a certain fluidity to it. Especially with different lightsaber forms and different fighting styles. There's a lot of dance-like fluidity to it. So even when it's not choreographed, it's still kind of choreographed. I'm not faring very well against the second sister. I'm already in to getting into the critical zone of health. I've barely made a dent in hers, but I'm trying my best. I'm blocking and hitting back when I can. That was painful. Let's see. I got her stamina really low, but I just cannot seem to break through. I'm doing almost nothing. I have a feeling she's about to break me. This could be the end. Oh, and there it is. I've technically lost all my health, but the fight still goes on. Mash the square button. You will not beat me, second sister. I am a Jedi. Ooh, Mantis to the rescue.
Get on board!
Sierra, you are a lifesaver. You could have been a much cooler character, but I actually really like what they've done with her. She'll probably never be in anything else but this game, but it worked out pretty well. Oh, close the door, close the door, close the door. That's a little too close for comfort. Next time, close the door when I tell you. Cal just running in here with his lightsaber drawn. You're gonna end up cutting something. Oh. And the Mantis is now spinning out of control because of the second sister using the Force. But we managed to throw her off, and we won't be seeing her again, at least for a while. We will, in fact, be seeing her again, though. It'll just be a little bit longer into the game before that happens. So we've made it to safety. We are about to leave Bracca and go to our next planet, which I believe is Bogano. And this is another planet that was not mentioned in the movies or in
Who are you people?
any of the extra canon that I
My name
know.
is Sir Junda, and this is my captain, Grease Dridus.
And I believe this game is considered canon now.
Yeah,
So
the Nash
here's
is my
hoping that
ship,
we get
but
to see
you
Cal
better
Kestis
pay
in The
attention to this
Mandalorian or
lady.
one of the other spin-offs,
So,
because that would be
Who are
amazing.
you?
Cal. Kestis.
Make it happen, Disney.
Who was that back there?
So we
Imperial
have met
Inquisitor.
Sierra
She's a force user
and
hunting Jedi
Grease
survivors.
Dridus,
And now that she knows who you are,
who is the
she
pilot
will
of the
not
ship
stop
and
until she
has
destroys
4
you.
arms.
How do you know so much?
Pretty cool
And
guy.
why'd you help me?
Not
Track
the most
Imperial
chill person,
communications.
but I like him.
We heard the Inquisitors
And
were heading to
Sierra,
Bracca.
we'll learn later, is actually a
Oh, yeah?
fallen Jedi, or not a fallen
What's the
Jedi, but
bounty
a
on Jedi
Jedi
these
who
days
has
anyway?
renounced the Force.
That's gratitude for you.
Look, I
So,
get it.
very interesting
You've been surviving
dynamic
on your own
to
for so
have
long that it's
a
impossible to trust anyone.
Jedi with an
But
ex-Jedi
it's what's kept you alive.
working together to
This is
rebuild the
about
Jedi
something
Order.
bigger than just surviving.
Because that's basically
Like what?
what we're learning right now, is
Like
that
rebuilding the
this
Jedi
game is
Order.
about rebuilding the Jedi Order. It's, you know, the Empire has risen to power, but the
Anybody
rebellion
else?
is still
Oh,
in
we're not
its
good enough for you?
infancy. They haven't quite,
Jedi Council.
you know, gotten to the point where they can take on the Death Star or anything like that. It is still a while away. Because,
I believe God.
as we saw in the first video, the Jedi Starfighter has been here for about
Captain,
5
course for the
years. And there's a 19-year difference between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. So we are only
In the
5
meantime,
years into that 19 years,
try and relax.
which really
Go, you're safe.
puts things in perspective. So there's
Now.
still a long way to go. So they're going to try and rebuild the Order before that happens. But we've made it off of Bracca, and I think we can cut it there. So, next time, we investigate the world of Bogano, and we find a new friend. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. May the Force be with you. I'll see you next time. Bye.